Babalikan ko yung panahon na wala pang ecotourism and that this town was a fifth-class municipality 40 or 50 years ago. Whale shark is parang competitor siya ng mga mangingisda.
Nung dumating si WWF sa Dunsol, with the partnership of the Department of Tourism and the LGU Dunsol, doon na nagsimula yung pagbabago. Sinabi ng WWF na pwede sa turismo ang butanding. So, nag-conduct sila ng mga training, seminars. Dahil doon sa kaalaman na ipinaalam sa amin ng WWF, ang butanding ngayon ay isa ng hero ng Dunsol.
Dahil na rin doon sa dagdag kaalaman, nakita nila na eto pala, lahat ng ito, the mangrove, the ecotourism, the whale shark, yung pangkalahatang environment, magkakarugtong pala ang bitukan niyan.
Magandang kalikasan, magandang kabuhayan.
Ecotourism po nagbibigay ng magandang hanap buhay sa tao. Nabago yung buhay ko gawa ng nagkatrabaho po ako. Ngayon, may sarili na rin po akong pwesto.
Napakalaking bagay ang nagawa ng ecotourism, hindi lang sa buhay ko, kundi dito sa buong Dunsol.
Good evening, everyone. Oh my goodness, tonight will be a fun night of reminiscing as the Worldwide Fund bring to you a special reunion program of the Smoky Mountain. While we also try to help raise funds for a community that has been affected by this pandemic. So, to help me along and explain to you what is in store, allow me to introduce to you the former members of the Smoky Mountain who took time off to join me here live. And most of them, siguro half of them, are not from Manila. They're not here in Manila. I think two of them are from outside of the country. So let me welcome you first, the representatives of the first batch of Smoky Mountain. Please welcome from Smoky Mountain Batch 1, Geneva Cruz.
Hi, Tito Ryan. Hi, everyone.
Yes, hi, Geneva. Tony Lambino.
Good evening, Mr. C. Good evening po sa lahat.
Ayun, okay. And Jeffrey Hidalgo.
Hello, Tito Yayan. And good evening sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa FB Live.
And now I'd like to introduce to you, everyone, the representatives from Batch 2. Representatives talaga kasi unfortunately, we're not complete tonight. One is in transit. The other one, brown out po sa kanila sa Iligan. So, hindi sila makakasali. Pero ito ang nasa Batch 2 na kasama tonight. Chedi Vergara, live from Melbourne, Australia. Chedi.
Good evening, Tito. Good evening, everyone.
All right. Shar Silonga from Las Vegas. She's now there. Okay. Hi, Shar.
Hello, Tito. Hi. Kumusta lahat?
And new mother, Anna Fegi Brown. She's in Cebu right now. Hi, Anna. Kamusta?
Hello, maayong gabi. Akala ko, Tito, batch 3. Good evening.
Oo nga, ikaw ang representative ng batch 3. Alright, as I said, wala si James. James Coronel is in transit. He's traveling between cities in Sumatra right now. He's in Indonesia. And again, Jason is in Ilagan in Isabela. And unfortunately, right now, brown out po sa kanila. Oh my goodness. But we're all here. And guys, salamat for joining me tonight. And before I ask you to tell more about yourself, which might take a month to accomplish, masyado mahaba yan, let us let us explain to our audience what this fundraising activity is about. Itong Worldwide Fund Philippines. Okay, Don Sol. I'm talking about Don Sol, the very popular Butanding place. Don Sol is a third-class municipality in the province of Sorsogon, with a population of 49,711, according to the 2015 census. Local and international tourists know Don Sol because of the whale shark interactions, a common sight during the months of March and April. The presence of the whale shark, locally known as Butanding, has contributed to the improvement of Don Sol's local economy, improving the livelihoods of many people.
Yes, that's right. The Butanding Interaction Officers, popularly known as the BIO, are the frontliners of Donsol's whale shark tourism, acting as both tour guides and lifeguards. They ensure order and safety, making the interactions enjoyable for everyone, even for those who lack swimming skills.
And even as long as the whale sharks regularly visit the waters of Donsol, the BIO will continue to work to provide services for tourism and to help in the protection of the environment.
The global COVID-19 pandemic has taken the world by storm, and its effects have been felt by the entire Philippines, including Donsol.
What was once considered as thriving months for tourism have now been turned into periods of quarantine, which has affected not only the whale shark tourism operations, but the entire economy of the Donsol community.
Currently, there are around 50 BIOs in Donsol, and their livelihoods have been severely affected by this pandemic. Because of the lack of tourism income, they have been struggling to feed their families and to provide for their daily basic needs. Our goal is to help not just the families of our BIOs, but also a total of 200 families in Donsol by providing them with food assistance.
And for our BIOs, in order for them to rise above this crisis once the whale shark tourism operations resume, we would be assisting them in the form of new equipment like swimming masks, snorkels, fins, and rash guards.
So, guys, with your help, we can provide these materials needed by our BIO so they can recover and rebuild their livelihoods after the crisis and continue providing quality service to support the economy of the Donsol community. Let's protect the protectors of our whale sharks. Together, let's support
Yes.
our BIO and the community of Donsol as they continue to change the ending. So if you can help us, it's a hashtag change the ending for our endangered butandings and their natural habitat. Well, so guys, tonight is a mini reunion concert of the former members of the Smoky Mountain. For our opening number, and this is to include everybody, we offer this fun song, which I know most of you have heard. Ladies and gentlemen, the Smoky Mountain in the Coconut Nut.
the coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat.
Now the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit.
It's the cocoa fruit
Of the cocoa tree.
of the cocoa tree.
From the cocoa palm family.
Ay, 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 ay,
There are
ay.
so many uses of the coconut tree. You can build a big house for the family. All you need is to find the coconut man. If he cuts the tree, he gets the fruits free.
It's the cocoa fruit
It's the cocoa fruit
Of the cocoa tree.
of the cocoa tree.
From the cocoa palm family.
Ay, 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 ay. The coconut nut.
The coconut bark for the kitchen floor. If you save some of it, you can build a door. Now, the coconut trunk, do not throw this junk. If you save some of it, you'll have a second floor. The coconut wood is very good. It can stand 20 years if you pray it would. Now, the coconut root, to tell you the truth, you can throw it or use it as firewood.
The coconut leaves good shade, gives for the roof, for the walls, up against the eaves. Now the coconut fruit several relatives make good cannonballs up against the eaves.
It's the cocoa fruit
It's the cocoa fruit
of the cocoa tree.
of the cocoa tree.
From the cocoa palm family.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut.
It's the cocoa fruit
It's the cocoa fruit
of the cocoa tree.
of the cocoa tree.
From the cocoa palm family.
Ay, ay, ay,
It's
ay.
the cocoa fruit
It's the cocoa fruit
Of the cocoa tree.
of the cocoa tree.
From the cocoa palm family.
Ay, 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 ay.
It's the cocoa fruit
It's the cocoa fruit
Of the cocoa tree.
of the cocoa tree.
From the cocoa palm family.
Ole!
Ayun!
Ang saya-saya.
Miss Geneva. Like that. There. We will leave the boys out of the discussion first. Eto mga kaibigan, ang girls ng Smoky Mountain. Geneva is here. Shar, Chedi, Anna, kamusta kayo lahat? Say a little something about yourselves naman. What happened to you after Smoky Mountain? Geneva, mauna ka. Hi, Jen. Can you hear us? Geneva.
Naka-frozen yata si Geneva.
Message
Okay,
ko.
sige. Start ka naman, Chedi.
Me.
Yes, you're not in Mel.
Apo.
Malamig. Kumustahin mo naman yung audience natin?
Hello, and I'm very glad here. Ang ninibago, nakaka-nervous na kasi akala ko na makakapasok dito sa live stream natin. Tinawagan ko pa si Shar just before to ask, paano ba?
How to get inside the screen.
Panic, parang paano ba to? May code ba?
Char, nakatulog ka na ba, Char? Kasi isang buong araw ka na hindi natutulog. Eh.
Halata po ba? Mga 2 hours na kapag nakatulog po ako.
Okay. And Anna, are you done making, hindi ko masabi sa Tagalog. Okay. Are you done feeding the baby?
Yes,
Yeah.
feeding.
all I did the entire day is feed my baby, and I'm embracing it. I'm enjoying it, Tito.
And all right. So how's Geneva there? She's still frozen.
Frozen.
I think so.
Wala.
All right, girls.
Ayun.
Okay.
I have a question for all of you. And anyway, ito naman si Geneva. Oh, Geneva!
Naka-mute
Finally.
ka din. Then naka-mute. Unmute.
There. Right. Kakatawa tayo, no? Para tayong lahat nangangapa. Well, anyway, this is our first time to get together. And I'd like to ask the girls of Smoky Mountain, all of you are mothers now, and ang tanong ko, will you ever allow your daughter or your son to have a career in singing like you did? Papayagan niyo ba?
Sino mauna?
Pwede. Pwede.
Oh,
Basta-
beauty. Beauty
Oh.
daw. Go.
Ha? Ano?
Sino mo?
Age before beauty. Sige, beauty na muna. Geneva, we haven't heard from you.
Tama
Where
ba
are
yun?
you?
No, wala.
Ah,
Mahina yata yung signal eh.
Okay, let's start with you, Anna. Will you allow your son or your daughter to follow your path, singing career path?
As long as she likes, as long as Amaria likes it, then I will support her. Whatever it is, Tito, that she will choose to do, as long as she will be kind, she will be respectful. I will support her. Singing or music or whatever, I will support her.
How about you, Shar? Shar, ikaw yata yung Shar, let me ask you. Yung anak mo ba yung yung nauna ito, pinakamatanda ba yung anak dito sa grupo na to?
Yes. He's 25 years old.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen your son. And you have a daughter?
I have 2 daughters and 2 sons. So
Oh,
I have,
fantastic.
25, 17, 12, and 4 years old.
Wow. Okay. Will you allow any of your children to take this path, the same thing that you're doing now?
Absolutely. 100%.
All right, Shar, tell us, what are you
support.
doing? Okay. But in the present time, anong ginagawa mo? Are you a performer?
Once in a while lang po, Tito. Pero right now, I'm a real estate agent. Team up kami ng husband ko dito sa Las Vegas. So that's what we're doing right now. So I have more time to perform online kasi quarantine.
Your turn, Chedi. How old are your kids?
My son just turned 19. And then yung nasa college na, Tito. First year college.
Wow. Okay.
And my daughter is 13.
Wow.
None of them have shown any signs of going into this kind of job, in this kind of career.
My daughter is into singing as well, pero mostly rapping. And nag-violin siya. And my son, first year college, taking up philosophy. Pero pianista rin siya.
Fantastic.
I don't know if it's lang a career, but if they do, of course, I will support them. Yeah, of course.
Jens, what do you do aside from being a mother? Do you have another professional career you have chosen?
I still sing around Melbourne nung hindi pa quarantine. I'm also a certified Reiki practitioner. Been doing that for mga 5 years now. So that's alternative healing. And I also have a small business. I make dolls. So, yun, iba-iba. I also teach once in a while privately.
Okay. Let me pose the same question to Geneva. Yung mga children mo, Jen, will you allow them career in performance, in music, in singing? Wow, nawawala talaga yung kay Jen. Jen, are you there?
Parang wala kasi message ko siya eh.
Okay.
Nagsusurvey
Okay.
lang siya.
Yeah, I know. It's must be frozen. Looking back, do you think you could change the type of training that you had in Smoky Mountain? Was it mahirap ba? I'm asking kasi ako yata as part of the training ninyo. Mahirap ba mag-train to become a member of the Smoky Mountain? Do you think you should? You think
Kayo
it's
muna.
okay?
Alas ako.
Sige. Do you think you should aspiring singers and performers would benefit with that kind of training? Chedi.
Definitely, kasi hardcore yung training natin nun eh. And it's really hindi half-baked.
Lalo na yung dancing.
Yes! Oh my God, oh my gosh, memories. Kasi hindi half-baked tayo nun eh. Talagang, and that's what I liked about it. Talagang, we really delved deep sa training and, it made us also strong performers ngayon. And I'm really grateful doon sa training, sa klase ng training natin nun. Kahit
Shar.
Yeah, I enjoyed the training kasi talagang fit kami. Yung, alam mo yun, kanta, sayaw, all together. Kahit tulog ako, kabisado ko yung kanta tsaka yung mga steps namin. Nananaginip pa rin ako. Hello?
How about,
Yeah,
actually,
I recommend
Anna, kay Anna, I have special questions later, so I'm going to ask that later. But I'm going to ask first about the training. Did you have the same kind of training?
Sa akin,
Yeah, considering that you were the third batch.
Sa akin, Tito, yes, the training was really tough, but I liked the challenge. Ang nahihirapan ako, not nahihirapan, but I was more pressuring myself to really be at least near the par of Chedi and Jason kasi master na nila eh. So ako, I have to really prove myself that I deserve the position since I came late. So parang I really
Yes.
Yes. Well, actually, we will talk about that a little more later when I get to ask you how you got into it and what happened. Okay. So, but in the meantime, while we're waiting for Geneva, I'd like to ask, why did you choose this song? Guys, everybody, we were featuring this particular song. The four girls sang it. So I'd like you to hear them, but let me ask, Shar, why did you choose this song?
I think it's perfect time na kantahin namin tong kanta to para ma-send yung message sa buong mundo actually. Kasi sa mga nangyayari, it's relevant for what's happening right now. Yeah. It's touching.
Did you...
ako maiyak eh.
Ikaw, pinag-usapan niyo ba to, girls? Or ikaw nag-dictate siya?
Pinag-usapan namin kung anong mga kanta dapat na kantahin naming apat. So I'm like, suggested freedom. And then like, yes. Nag-yes naman silang lahat. Tapos si Anna na nagbigay ng mga boses. Kanyan.
Okay.
Si Chedi nag-breakdown ng kung sino kakanta ng parties. Ganun.
Oh, yan na. Geneva.
Jen,
are you there?
Jen.
Wala pa rin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the four girls and as they sing. There you are.
Yeah.
Kamusta, Geneva?
Hi, Jen.
Hello, Elden.
Mumbling po ako dito sa baba.
Okay, say hello to your fans there. A lot of them are watching. Right. I asked them a while back, Geneva, will you allow your children to follow your path as a performer, a singer?
I see it already, Tito. She's already doing it now. She told me she wants to be a pop star, so it's in the blood. Yun yung something na hindi ko mapipigilan. At saka ba't ko siya pipigilan? Masarap naman talagang maging performer. So, and I had the best training. So,
well, you have to train her the same way. Mahirap yun. So, anyway, we were talking about freedom. Sorry, not freedom. You're talking about freedom ba? Freedom yung decision
Freedom,
nyo
yes.
to sing.
Yes.
Right. So I asked them, Geneva, did you decide on freedom or it was a caucus? It was everybody said, okay, we want to sing this. Everybody sang. Wait a minute, huh? See, who sang this originally?
Sila Chedi. Si
para
Shar.
sa album.
Parang si Tony yata ito. Tony Lambino. Okay, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom from the four girls of the Smoky Mountain. Here we go.
How many more years must we wait to be free? Free from the clutches of a fake society. How many more years of suffering and tears must we forever endure all the pain and the fears? Will our voices finally reach the gods of democracy? Free us, free us, free us. Must one be rich just to know how it feels to be free? Free to choose one's destiny, free to be as you please. Freedom, freedom, freedom. We remember mourning for our departed friends, they who gave their lives to the cause while others pretend. We remember too our brothers and sisters in pain. In our hearts and in our minds their force will remain. In their names we dedicate the struggle for freedom. Free us, free us, free us. Must one be rich just to know how it feels to be free? Free to choose one's destiny, free to be as you please. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Must one be rich just to know how it feels to be free? Free to choose one's destiny, free to be as you please. Freedom, freedom. How many more years of suffering and tears must we forever endure all the pain and the fears? Will our voices finally reach the gods of democracy? Free us, free us. has to be free. Free to choose one's destiny. Free to be as you please. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Must one be rich just to know how it feels to be free? Free to choose one's destiny. Free to be as you please. I must be free. 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 I must be free.
Wow. Oh my God.
Hello, Amelia.
You could take Anna out. Okay, I'm back here with Chedi and Char. Can you tell us what was your most significant performance with Smoky Mountain? Sa experience nyo, ano yung pinaka-significant na performance na naaalala nyo?
I think for me, yung Tokyo Music Festival. I was watching that. Yeah, I was watching that recently ulit. May nag-post hindi ko maalala kung sino.
Si Shar, sino pa?
Oo nga, yun yung buo. Kasi yung mga ibang nagpo-post, parang halo, no? Yung isang performance ng Japan. I think for me, yun iba parang bumuka parang bigger world bigla. I mean, for a 13-year-old and then yung stage pa lang nung sa Tokyo Music Festival, talagang oo
working.
Yes, but you also came from the Asia Broadcasters Union, yung ABU, yung Golden Kite. Nanalo din kayo dun Nanalo din kayo dun.
Yes.
Best performer.
Oo nga.
Sa Kuala Lumpur yun.
Yeah, I remember. I had to go to the banyo pa, diba? Just before tayo.
Hindi ka sa akin Geneva. Ano yun? Ang lakas naman ng tao mo.
Kasi pamulong yung sinabi mo.
Pamulong pero naririnig ng lahat. Sorry.
Hindi
Sorry
ako
guys, we're having fun.
Tulog pa sila.
Anong oras naman dyan? What time is it there, Shar?
5:36 a.m.
Oh my God! Sige, ikaw, Shar. What was your most significant performance with the Smoky Mountain?
Yung both competition, yung ABU, Tokyo Music Festival, at saka yung performance natin sa rooftop ng Davao. Grabe yun.
Yes. Nakalimutan ko na yung pangalan ng mall.
Oo, ako din.
Gaisano Mall.
Yan, oo.
Yun
Oo.
Yeah.
Grabe. Di ba dapat yung sa loob ng mall?
Yes. Opening yun, di ba?
Oo, tapos sinet up na lang sa taas, magagabi na.
Yeah. May video nun.
Yeah.
May video nun, yeah.
Yeah, that's also available on YouTube. Napapanood yan. Is there anything that yung comment section, baka merong nagtatanong about Chedi or Maestro really did a good job training us. Thank you. This is C. Parafina. Yeah, we can see you. Any other highlight? Hi, Chedi, Lani Valenzuela.
Hi, Lani.
Hello.
Ito. Oh my God, Ito. Hi, Ito. Woman power. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I didn't realize Ito's watching. Any other of our friends watching? Thank you for dropping by because as you see that there's may scroll dyan sa baba, may crawling ang tawag dyan. Please donate to bit.ly/Smoky Mountain WWF. I was telling my friends, you don't have to watch if you don't want to watch, but best if you will donate. Kasi mas importante yung donation.
Yes,
It will go a long,
correct.
long way.
Yeah, marami tayong matutulungan.
That's true. So before we continue, we have a very special number. These are two songs. One is a solo of Shar. The other one is a solo of Chedi. And this two songs came from your CD. I can't remember which CD title it is, but these were your solos, right? No, you will, ba?
You will po. Opo.
Right. So Shar is singing Leave Me Forever, and Chedi is singing She Has Gone. And what's significant about this is we're using the, I did a new arrangement. We asked for somebody else to do a new arrangement for Leave Me Forever. And then I played the piano for She Has Gone. I didn't play the piano. I rewrote the arrangement of She Has Gone for Chedi. So before we play this, anything you'd like to say?
Well, I want to credit yung nagpiano for me, si Brett Rosenberg. Thank you for helping me doon sa She Has Gone. And also, that's one of my really favorite songs sa lahat ng Smoky Mountain CD.
Right. And you, Shar?
Tito, thank you for providing the M1 -1 for me. I know it's the RCS version, right?
Yeah, it is the
Thank you
RCS
for that.
recording
Yeah.
version.
Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much. And
All right.
also, yeah, this is the most requested song from the fans too. Like they're asking me, sing Leave Me Forever. So
All
here we
right.
go.
So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Shar in Leave Me Forever, and then Chedi, segue siya, She Has Gone. Here we go.
In a village far away, an enchantress came one day, spinning bright and magical tales of a city far away. Like my sister, it would seem, all the village girls have dreams. Father, please, she would plead, let me realize my dreams. 20 village girls next day, with their little bags they came. 10 to 15-year-old girls playing jackstones, playing games. Never seen until that day sister's happy face as she waved to us goodbye. I could hear my mother cry. She has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone, she has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone. It was night when they arrived, and the city has come alive. Although very tired, the excitement they couldn't hide. To a diner they were brought, food was plenty, they were told. And so then, without much thought, they devoured without control. It was night when they awoke, day had come and gone. They found themselves alone in a cold and filthy room. They were not allowed to talk, they were not allowed to walk. They were only told to wait for whatever was their fate. She has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone, she has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone. A year or so had passed, there wasn't any word, save for some pretty postcards and some cash afterwards. The girl came back one day, we could hardly recognize. Her smiling face betrayed her wretched soul inside. She said my sister tried so painfully to hide the fear, the lost pride, the rights that were denied. Instead of all her dreams, a virus it had seemed had taken all the gleam from a life she can't redeem. She has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone, she has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone. Last night I woke up crying, I didn't know I was dreaming. A goodbye scene was unfolding of a sister who was leaving. And though that was years ago, I can't forget her gaze as she walked towards the door. Tears were running down her face. She has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone, she has gone, she has gone to the city of her dreams. She has gone to the city of her dreams. dreams. She has gone.
From tagal ko na hindi narinig yung She Has Gone from the album Know You Will. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring back on screen, please welcome Christian Jeffrey Hidalgo. Ayan na.
Full name talaga.
Oo, ayoko sabihin Jepoy eh. Pangit daw, sabi ni Geneva, hindi daw maganda yung pangalan mong Jepoy.
Bakit ba? Yun ang ginagamit ko talaga eh.
So, Jeff, what are you pursuing now? What are you doing now? Anong trabaho mo? We know that you are a chemical engineer, and we also know that very significant din yung iyong board results. Pero, are you using that? Are you using that yung iyong kinuha sa college?
I have a small business. It's been active for 14 years already. It's called Cutting Edge Asia Products, and we're a small manufacturing business, and we make soaps. Tapos we supply to mostly mga restaurants. Medyo yun nga, medyo trying times kami ngayon. Medyo hit din kami ng pandemic talaga because of yung mga clients namin are mga restaurants who are mostly hindi nag-ooperate ngayon, 'di ba? Medyo nagpi-pick up na ng konti. Pero medyo struggling pa din. So, I really have to evolve and stuff. So, doon ko nagagamit yung yung pagiging chemical engineer ko. But yung main career ko na ngayon kasi, after Smoky Mountain, I went on a solo career, singing, and then acting. Yun, eventually, nahiligan ko mag-direct. So, that's my main work right now. Actually, mas madami ng may alam sa akin as a director than as a singer. Yeah.
Tawag nga rin daw sa'yo ngayon, direct.
Oo nga. Nakapanibagong depende. Sayang din ako kasi yun naman taga-tawag sa akin on set eh. So talagang pag may tumatawag sa akin direct, kahit yung mga kaibigan, direct ka dyan, Jepoy na lang.
So, ano yung mga passion projects mo? I mean, what are these projects that you like to pursue?
My first love talaga is films talaga. As a director. Feeling ko kasi as a director, doon mo talaga mapapakita yung creativity mo. Mas on top of things ka doon eh, 'di ba? But I also I've grown to love TV work, which is I started sa GMA News TV. I started with Bugas, and then I did a couple of soaps, which are yung And I Will Always Love You at saka Todo One I Love. And nag-enjoy naman din ako with TV work. Nakapagod lang siya kasi 3 times a week ka na magta-taping, talagang pagod yung katawan mo. Noong una talaga medyo, kaya ko ba to? Tapos after a while, nung nag-adjust na yung katawan ko, hinahanap na ng katawan ko. So I guess, I'm built for it. Yun lang syempre ngayon, naka-stop ng tapings ng lahat ng mga bagay-bagay ngayon. So namimiss din ang katawan ko. I'm waiting for other projects to start. I was supposed to shoot actually two films before, during the summer, before the pandemic hit. So medyo na delay yung isa. Yung isa hindi ko pa alam kung anong mangyayari. It's supposedly under Viva. Yun ang problema. Ang lang doon kasi yung with the social distancing protocols, medyo erotic yung film. So paano siya gagawin doon? So yun, pag-iisipan pa namin kung paano gagawin yung film na yun. But I'm also developing a series right now. Yun, mga ganun. I think the key right now during this pandemic talaga is to evolve and you really have to adapt to the times. And yun, that's the challenge that faces all of us. I think even you, di ba, Mr. C, Tito Ryan, kailangan nating mag-adapt lahat. Hindi pwedeng tanggapin na lang natin, ganun talaga.
Wait, Jeffrey, alam mo, meron akong curious lang ako. Are you the type of director na naghahanap ka rin ng talent? What I'm saying is, meron ba mga talent lumalapit sa iyo o may mga nanay ba na lumalapit sa iyo para sabihin na kunin mo naman yung anak ko sa iyong project, ganon?
Ganun talaga. Parang feeling ko, parang hindi ko alam kasi parang ba't ganun? Baka maybe because of how directors are depicted in movies na parang, pag director, uy, direct, baka naman pwede mo kunin itong anak ko. Usually, hindi naman kami yung nagde-decision yan, producers.
Yeah.
Casting, producers, diba? Pero syempre kasi sa pelikula, yung ang director is the end all say all diba? So, madami talaga, ganyan.
Which leads me to this question. Of course, you don't have to answer it. Of all the 8 guys ng Smoky Mountain, lahat sila may families.
Yeah.
Did you consciously decide not to pursue that line? You're the only unhitched person here in this group. Nakikita ko binubuli ka ni Geneva at saka nila Shar.
No. It's not a conscious decision. It is what it is. I've been dating din naman. I was actually dating, and then the pandemic hit, so parang things are on hold now. And hindi pa naman ako I haven't closed my doors on that. Do medyo matanda na din ako. Let's see. Kasi for me mas importante yung sigurado ako that I wanna spend my life with someone. Kaysa I don't wanna settle. I want to settle down, but I don't want to settle.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Of course. Jeffrey, di ka pa naman matanda eh. I'd like to remind everybody that this is a fundraiser for a worldwide fund, and we are doing this fundraising for a specific community. It's the Donsol community of fish folk. This is in Sorsogon. And please donate. Nandiyan po sa baba. Yep.
The BIO sila. We're raising funds for the BIO. So guys, it's easy. bit.ly/Smoky Mountain WWF. Tama, Tito Ryan?
Tama. Nalimutan mo yung bit.ly.
Ayaw pala, makalimutan. bit.ly/bit.ly. Yan, para mas klaro pa. bit.ly/Smoky Mountain WWF. Please donate at para matulungan naman natin yung kababayan natin na syempre naapektuhan ng pandemic. I guess talagang right now bayanihan talaga ang kailangan gawin ng mga Pilipino. Magtulungan talaga tayo.
That is true. Okay, thank you, Jeffrey. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the biggest hits of Smoky Mountain. And this was originally sung by Jeffrey Hidalgo. And we'd like you... Buo na naman? O sige, Christian Jeffrey Hidalgo. Now singing to you a new, revived version of his own song. Can this be love? Please welcome Jeffrey.
Don't recall ever feeling this way. Tell me, what does one say to one who makes me feel this way? Can this be love? I'm feeling right now. I am not sure of this feeling somehow. Why do I tremble whenever you're near? I can't seem to say my words so you hear. This is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. It's the first time I ever felt so helpless deep inside. If I have to say 1,000 times, I tell you once again, this is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. Can this be love I'm feeling right now? I love the feeling it's giving now. A voice inside me is guiding me now. Telling me now to take your hand and say, this is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. It's the first time I ever felt so helpless deep inside. If I have to say 1,000 times, I tell you once again, this is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. This is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. It's the first time I ever felt so helpless deep inside. If I have to say 1,000 times, I tell you once again, this is the first time. This is the first time. It's the first time I'm gonna say I love you.
Uy, congratulations. Ganda nun, Jeff. I'm announcing here that Jeffrey is single and is very, very physical. I see him, he joins all these triathlon. And nag-ano pa rin yan, I don't know, maybe he has done 21 or maybe 41 kilometers. Jeffrey, and he's single, so girls. Ayan na. I'd like to play for you now. This is a new version of the song Hideaway, and it's going to be sung by, and this rendition is by Chedi and Shar. So let's take it away. Hideaway with Chedi and Shar.
Nice deserted beach, lost in a field of reeds, a lazy jungle beat, while dancing cheek to cheek. A sailboat out to sea, a small house in Capri, 2 movie tickets free for only you and me. Together we will find a hideaway where we can stay from day to day. We'll find a hiding place where we can promise a love we will cherish each day. I like a moonless night when all the stars are bright. If only you and I are holding real tight. I'd like to tandem bike or try a mountain hike. If only you and I are hugging real tight. Together we will find a hideaway where we can stay from day to day. We'll find a hiding place where we can promise a love we will cherish from this moment until forever. It will be you and me together. Together we will find a hideaway where we can stay from day to day. We'll find a hiding place where we can promise a love we will cherish each day. To tandem bike or fly a mountain hike. If only you and I are hugging real tight.
Wow. Of Hideaway. My gulay. Ngayon ko lang narinig yan. Very good. That's Chedi and Shar. Teka. Originally, I think that was sung by Geneva. So, by the way, for all of you out there, I still have to interview Geneva and Tony Lambino. But before I do, I'd like you to meet a former member of the Smoky Mountain that probably you least remember or you don't even remember seeing as a member of Smoky Mountain, but she was a member of Smoky Mountain. Please, let's all welcome Anna Fegi. She will explain to us. She will explain to us what she was doing. What was it like waiting in the wings to step into the stage as a Smoky Mountain? Anna, welcome to this show again.
Hi, Tito. 1992, I auditioned for
Yes.
to be a member of the Smoky Mountain. It was in Cebu. It was in a
Right.
mall. I cannot say
Yes,
the mall,
of
but
course.
it was, yeah, in the mall. And then I auditioned 1992, and then you chose me. I was very blessed and fortunate you chose me. And then right after that, flew straight to Manila and trained. I went on underwent training for a month sa Manila with Chedi, Shar, Jason, and James. I
Right.
followed them with their practices, with the rehearsals. And I
Right.
witnessed how hard working they were. So I was with them for a month. And then I came back to Cebu and waited for 2 years. I
You
waited for
waited for
two
a long,
years.
long time. Yeah. Yeah.
2 years, but I didn't even know that you guys are gonna get me. I was just very grateful that I passed the audition and I had that 1 month training with them. So I
Right.
was just grateful, and then like as time goes by, wala na yun, wala na yun. And then 2 years after, you called me to join the group to do Shar's
Part.
to do Shar's parts.
Yeah.
So I did.
So
I was very I was ready already because I was very crazy with Smoky Mountain. I knew all the songs of Smoky Mountain from all of it. I knew.
so actually, your role with Smoky Mountain, I remember when we talked to you, you were a sub,
Yes.
meaning you will be a sub for both Chedi and Shar, meaning
Yes.
you will have to learn both Chedis and Shar. It's like a swing, like if you're in
Yes.
theater, there's what you call a swing, and you have to learn many parts. No, even the
Yes.
lead parts you have to know, no, as a swing. So when they finally told you, pack your bags and you're going to Japan because you have to perform, you have to replace Shar, which she had to come home, and it's a family thing. So how was it? How was your Japan stint?
Japan was the first country that I went at my international tawag nito tito yung first international flight ko, Japan, Smoky Mountain. Tapos
Right.
for me sa akin tito na ang first na feeling ko at that time was really excitement. Kasi I was so crazy about Smoky Mountain. I fell in love with Chedi, Jason, Shar, and James when I was with them. And I was a fan
Right.
of Geneva, all the members of Smoky Mountain. I was a fan. So I was so excited. And then I became nervous because I knew how good they were, how hardworking they were. I had to catch up. But I hope I did my job like okay.
Of
But
course, you
it
did
was
your
it was
job.
fun. It was really fun, Tito. It's I think being a member of Smoky Mountain became the key for me to the door of opportunity in performing and singing. Why? Because it became my number one thing in my resume, saying like a former member of Smoky Mountain trained by Tito Ryan Cayabyab, and then they will be interested.
There you go. Look, can you see the photo in the? That's how you look
Oh my
before.
goodness. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
uh, did you perform in when you were in Japan? Did you have a performance with what, thousands of people watching, or was it like a small place?
I
I didn't get
I
to watch
performed
you.
I performed sa Asian Music Festival, Kyoto Music Festival, and Tokyo Music
Right?
Festival, I think.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because for more than 2 decades, when I say like I'm a former member of Smoky Mountain, majority of the people they kind of like, huh? But then I am so thankful that a Japanese fan tito, si Yuki,
Right.
shared videos of our performances with me, and now may ebidensya na po ako. Andiyan na, nakalabas na kahit saan.
Ay, nako. I would also like to inform everybody that during that time that we found you, we also found later Luke Mijares and
Yes.
uh, who's that other guy? And uh, I can't remember, but he was one of the first solo singers of
Si
South
Luke lang
Border.
po kasi yung ano ko, batch ko nung sa audition dito eh.
Si Luke lang.
Oo.
Right.
Pero I think you mentioned also si Juris. Juris and there's another guy.
In Davao. Juris in Davao.
Yeah.
Yes, there's another guy in Cebu,
Another
and
guy.
of course I can't remember him. So he
too.
dances well, and he was with South Border for a while. But anyway,
Yeah.
Shar, I'm sorry, Anna, you're a new mother. So how do you juggle this? Kasi you just gave birth what, a month ago or less than a month ago?
A month ago, May 27. So a little over a month. Tito,
Okay.
I just realized, and I think all the mothers know this, that my time is not mine anymore. My time is hers. Like it's all
That
about
is
feeding,
true.
changing diapers, and all that. I was so scared of committing to this one. I don't know if you heard my baby scream and cry, but I'm sorry about that. But that's just how it is. But I love it. I've been asking for this for such a long time. I'm 43 years old, and God gave me a daughter, so I will savor every bit of it. Every diaper change, every cry, I will savor it.
Well, at least you know the universe gave you time, because if there was no COVID-19, you'll be working and you'll be struggling with work and the baby. But now you have
Yeah.
time with the baby in God's
Yes, Tito.
good time.
Yes, Tito.
So there you go. I'd like to introduce this next song. It's actually a new version of When Doors Close, and this is with you, Chedi, and Shar. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Here's a new version of When Doors Close. Windows open for you, Shar, Chedi, and Anna.
When you're feeling low, when your world is sad, it may help to know you'll soon be glad. If you're in this position, it's a waste to cry. Just change your direction, and you're sure to fly. 'Cause when doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open just for you. Ooh, the world is a doorway, so listen to what I say. Hey, when doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open for you. When you're down and out and you've lost your way, when you want to pout, sing your blues away. If you're in this position, it's a waste to cry. Just change your direction, and you're sure to fly. 'Cause when doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open just for you. Ooh, the world is a doorway, so listen to what I say. Hey, when doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open, but first you gotta start believing. The key is in your heart. Just start believing. Find a new beginning. 'Cause when doors close, windows open for you. to what I say. When doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open. When doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open just for you. Ooh, the world is a door away, so listen to what I say. When doors close, windows open for you. When doors close, windows open for you.
That was great. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Shar, Chedi, and Anna. And, meron ba tayong, pwedeng makita ang mga tanong? Kung meron dyan mga gustong, all right. Anything, Alice, Marie, Hiri, because this is the music I remember from my childhood. Okay, sino pa? John Roberto, basta produkto. Thank you, salamat po, John. Anyone else that we can see? Divina Diaz, great singers. Thank you, Mr. C. Yes, thank you, Divina. Ken loves Valnek. Ayan, Tagalog pala to. Sana meron malapit kay Jason para makapag-live. Yeah, totoo talaga, totoo. Pero alam mo, Ken loves. Sorry, tama ba yan? Wala daw, wala daw, brown out daw sa kanila. Pero yes, sana, gusto namin nga makapag-drop in si Jason. Kaya lang brown out. Okay. Next, sino pang nandyan? Rose Beltran, nanonood ako ng concert nila sa Araneta pero di ko matandaan na kinanta ni Jen yan. Pero kahit sino naman na kumanta sa kanila niyan, maganda. Thank you. Maraming salamat, Rose. Paano nabubulol ako? Darwin, sino po yung kanta ng Two Hearts Japanese version? Two Hearts Japanese version. Two Hearts, Two Hearts. Baka Ice Teruyo. Anyway, not very sure, Darwin. Christine Ligon, my ate told me about that I'm weird because I'm currently watching Smoky Mountain knowing that I'm just 25 years old lang. Ang ganda po kasi ng mga kanta nila. Salamat, Christine. Bernadette, saan po ba si Jason para masundo ko? Nasa Iligan po. Nasa Iligan, Isabela. Ilagan, sorry. Ilagan, Isabela. Sana magkaroon po ng reunion sa Araneta after ng pandemic. This is Gian Alejandro of naka-ABS-CBN. Shola Rampolido, I'm an avid fan of Smoky Mountain. Thank you, Shola. Oh, Tita Sheila Francisco, she was watching. Hi, thank you for watching, Shields. Sino pa? Rel Villavicencio Tan, I saw a video of Geneva and Tony singing kahit habang buhay, but second batch. That is right. That is right. And you're going to see that video later. But for now, I'd like to introduce to you, man, somebody asked about Jason in Iligan. So here is Jason. He just he did this last week. It's a new version of Nahan Ka. And next to Nahan Ka is a duet of Shar and Jason of Aish Teruyo. Here is Jason in his song Nahan Ka.
Sabi ng nanay kamukha raw kita, Mayroon daw ugaling ikaw na ikaw ni saking panaginip, di ka man lang nasilip. Wala na yatang pag-asang makikilala ka pa. Ang sabi ng lola'y kalimutan ka na, wala raw mabuting dinulot kay ina. Mula nung lumisan, di ka man lang nag-iwan. Kahit konting pag-asang makikita ka pa. Nahan ka, nahan ka, aking ama, nahan ka. Ako ba ang dahilan at nanay ko ay iniwan? Nahan ka, nahan ka. Payo sa'kin ng isang kaibigan, ituring ka ng naglahong tuluyan. Ngunit heto pa rin at laging dumadalangin, isang araw ay gugulatin ng iyong pagbalik. Nahan ka, nahan ka, aking ama, nahan ka. Ako ba ang dahilan at nanay ko ay iniwan? Nahan ka, nahan ka. Nahan ka, nahan ka, aking ama, nahan ka. Ako ba ang dahilan at nanay ko ay iniwan? Nahan ka, nahan ka, nahan, nahan, nahan ka, nahan ka. Tay, asan ka na ba? Fell in love with a pretty Japanese girl. I saw her waiting hard at Harajuku for a ride. I had to know her, if I didn't I would die. Girl, I had to tell her just how I felt inside. I followed her, but she didn't notice me. I rode the same train, so I may later see just where in Tokyo her home might be, so I can tell her and finally make her see. I shiteruyo, I love you girl, but you don't understand, you don't understand me. I shiteruyo, I love you girl, but you don't understand, you don't understand me.
Stopped in front of me, his eyes met mine. Boy, he said Ohio, he looked at me and smiled. I said Ohio, I wanna He said, I'm sorry, I'm already late for school. I'd like to meet you, boy. Kimi no namae wa. He didn't hear me and I felt so bad I cried. I shiteru wa. I love you, boy, but you don't understand. You don't understand me. I shiteru wa. Mahal kita, but you don't understand. You don't understand me. Ooh. You don't understand how much I love you. Ooh.
I followed her, but she didn't notice me.
He said, I'm sorry, I'm already late for school.
Just where in Tokyo her home might be.
He didn't hear me and I felt so bad I cried. Oh,
Shiteruyo,
I love you so. You don't understand. You don't
but you don't understand me.
I shiteruyo. I love you so. You don't understand. You don't understand me.
I love you so, but you don't understand. You don't understand me. I shiteruyo. I love you so, but you don't understand. You don't understand me. I shiteruyo. I love you so, but you don't understand. You don't understand me. I shiteruyo. I love you so, but you don't understand. You don't understand me.
I love you so. Ooh, yeah.
Ay, and Shar! Oh my gulay. Sayang, sana si Jason was with us tonight. Maraming nagtatanong about Jason. So, I'd like to find out what else. Ano pa yung mga gustong magpabati dyan? Mary Beth Maglaki, walang kupas ang boses ng mga idol. Ganda ng blending, sarap pakinggan. Ay, sarap balikan ng 90s. That's Mary Beth. Mag-donate tayo! Yes, mag-donate po kayo. Oren and Onya, Sitchon, and Hoven Mayan. Nice one, Sir Jason. Yeah, Jason. Norm Sapagna. Shaq, di nagbago ang boses niya sa Aish Teruyo. Pati si Shar, same pa rin. Christopher, sarap pakinggan talaga ang Smoky Mountain. Sana magkaroon rin ng generation. Yung generation nyo, Chris. My dad. And our last one, Kaori Miura. Every song reminded me of my school days and wrote a lot of fan letters in English for the first time in my life. Watching from Japan, Kaori Miura. Hello to all of you watching in Japan. I know Smoky Mountain also has quite a lot of fans, yung age group nila Kaori, siguro, in Japan. So, and so now I bring you to almost the last portion of our live palabas dito. And I'd like to bring here sa ating screen, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tony Lambino. Wow. Also popularly known as ASEC. ASEC Tony.
Hello, Mr. C. Good evening. At thank you for sticking with us. Donate po kayo para sa ating mga BIOs sa Donsol.
Yeah, so I have a question for you. Tony, why do you think that none of the male members of Smoky Mountain pursued a career in solo singing? Because Geneva did, Shar did, Anna did, and to some extent, Chedi did. But none of the men or the boys did.
Mas magaling yung girls. Although some of us tried, you know, I recorded an album, Jeff recorded an album, James recorded an album, didn't quite hit gold status like the Smokey albums did, platinum and double platinum. No? So, naiba yung mga landas namin, iba't ibang landas ang tinahak. Although si James, no, super successful businessman, si Jeff, natutuwa ako sa kanya kasi dream ko rin maging film director dati. Pero Mr. C, alam mo yung talagang dream ko maging film composer. That's what I really dreamed of becoming. Yes. And then si Jason, sorry Mr. C.
I said, pwede ka pa maging film
pwede pa ba?
composer.
Medyo makunat na yung daliri. Pero si Jason, Mr. C, yung pinaka talaga natutuwa ako because he's farming, you know, he's producing stuff that people need. Nakatuwa talaga, no? And if there's something that will really propel our country forward, it's agriculture, no? So we need a modern agriculture with profitable farms kung saan yung mayaman yung ating mga magsasaka. So tuwang-tuwa ako for Jason.
My goodness. Tony, spoken like a real honest to goodness technocrat.
Laika.
Okay, before I ask you my other question, can you tell us what happened to you? What did you do after? Of course, you went to high school and then you got a degree in college, and then after that, where did you go?
Well, actually, Mr. C, you know, do you remember that world tour when we went to the US, to Amsterdam, and to the UK and Indonesia? That was my first time when I realized I wanted to study more in a global context. It was that tour that opened my eyes to that. And so after college, I taught for a few years. That's where I met my wife. We were both teaching. And then I applied for a scholarship, worked for the government for a bit in the office of the president. Was so lucky, Mr. C. I'm so grateful that I was able to get into the Fulbright program and into Harvard's public policy program. It was a crossroads for me, Mr. C, kasi gusto ko talaga mag film scoring or cinematography, pero walang scholarships in that area. However, for public affairs, public policy, which I also loved, because I saw the intersection of how media and politics and all of that interplayed. So I applied for those programs and luckily got into the Kennedy School at Harvard. Studied a little more at UPenn of political communication, and then ended up in the World Bank for 7 years, traveling to Africa, to Eastern Europe, to other parts of Asia, trying to help. Basically, that's the bottom line, trying to help make things better. And I really saw how the poorest parts of the world are, and how people live. And I'm so grateful that even though we're going through such a difficult time, the Philippines has very, very good prospects of beating poverty within our lifetime.
So my question is, what made you return to the Philippines?
That was always the plan, Mr. C. The studying abroad just got extended into, I guess, working in the global civil service, but the plan was always to come back.
And then when you came back, I heard that you were with IRRI.
Yes, Mr. C. I worked at IRRI. Yes, sir. IRRI sa Los Baños. I lived there for 2 years. Learned about rice science and its contributions to beating hunger in the world's poorest places. Moved to the private sector. I was asked to build a public policy team at Ayala Corporation. And then was drafted into government from there to join Secretary Dominguez in the Department of Finance. So I'm doing my time so that later I can complain about government.
So tell me, what type of challenges do you face now that you are an assistant secretary of the Department of Finance? Ano ba yan? Mahirap ba yan trabahong yan? I know.
Napakahirap, Mr. C. Napakahirap. I've never worked this hard in my life. And you made us work very hard when we were very young. Kayo ni na Tito Douglas, Nieras, and the others. But I've never worked so hard in my life. But I'd like to also share that my teenage years in Smoky Mountain were nothing but formative and indelible. There's this insistence on social justice that you wove into our songs, the songs that you wrote for us, placing the big questions about poverty, inequality, environmental sustainability on the popular airwaves. But what you also taught us, kayo na Tito Douglas, and some of the best artists, musicians that we worked with thanks to Smoky Mountain, no, is that the discipline of knowing that the work is never done. I bring that with me into the work that I do now. It's just like preparing for a live performance. You have to study, study, study. You do it again until you get it right, and yet you do it again because you want to do it better. Because preparation is really key in public policy, whether it's a policy reform that you're crafting or a memo for the Secretary of Finance. It's worth it because you put in the work. Because you want a better world, you want to get to Paraiso, and you want to keep asking, kailan? And you want this, you want this sense of impatience, that things have to get better while you're still around. So I bring all of that with me, Mr. C. So thank you to you, to my parents, to all those who helped train us and form us during those teenage years.
Wow. Well, we're very proud of you and your achievements. As I am very proud of everybody in Smoky Mountain. You know how much I love each one of you. And so, Tony, before we bring to you, actually, before I ask Geneva to come on screen with me for an interview, I'd like them to listen to your new rendition of this song, Sabihin Mo, Ikaw ay Pilipino. And then a nice duet with Geneva, which is Kahit Habang Buhay. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Mr.
please
C,
welcome
Mr.
Tony.
C.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, before I go, I'd just like to really say that the Butandings and the BOIs and the Donsol people need your help, need our help. So please contribute to the effort. And Mr. C, if you don't mind, I have a very good friend who died a few years ago. It was her dream to produce a Smoky Mountain reunion concert. And so this is also for Lisa Ponashare. No? So Lisa, wherever you are, we know you're in a good place, in the best place there is. This is also for you.
Yes, but Tony, don't leave, because I'm going to call everybody in before we go today. We will have a labo-labo kwentuhan. And this is before we say goodbye. But for now, I'd like to introduce to you the song sung by Tony Lambino, Asek Tony, Sabihin Mo, and a duet with Geneva. Here we go.
Sabi ng tatay ko, kapag mayroong nagtanong, nasaan ang bayan mo, isagot mo ay yung totoo. Sabi ng tatay ko, maraming ang ibang bayang masigit ang kayamanan, pag-ibig ay wala naman. Sabihin mo, ikaw ay Pilipino. Kahit saang bansa ikaw ay magpunta. Sabihin mo, ikaw ay Pilipino. Pilipino ka, yan ang totoo. Sabi ng tatay ko, marami ang naghihirap, ngunit hindi magtatagal, yayaman din tayo. Sabi ko sa tatay ko, Di bale ng mahirap, basta't lahat ay pantay-pantay at nagkakaisa. Sabihin mo, ikaw ay Pilipino. Kahit saang bansa ikaw ay magpunta. Sabihin mo, ikaw ay Pilipino. Pilipino ka, yan ang totoo. Sabihin man ng lolo mo, ika'y Kastila at Kano. Pagmasdan mo ang kutis mo, kulay lupa, ang ganda. Sabihin mo, ikaw ay Pilipino. Kahit saang bansa ikaw ay magpunta. Sabihin mo, ikaw ay Pilipino. Pilipino ka, Pilipino ka, Pilipino ka. Yan ang totoo.
Nakakalito ang mundo, kung sinong mahal mo siyang ayaw sa'yo. Huwag sanang masayang itong damdamin kong laan sa'yo.
Paano naman ako, kay tagal ko nang umibig sa'yo. Huwag sanang masayang itong damdamin kong laan sa'yo. Kahit habang buhay maghihintay ako sa'yo. Kahit pa maglaho ang mundo. Kahit habang buhay maghihintay ako sa'yo. Asahan mong hindi magpapalit itong damdamin ko. Paano naman ako, kay tagal ko nang umibig sa'yo.
Huwag sanang masayang itong damdamin kong laan sa'yo.
Kahit habang buhay maghihintay ako sa'yo. Kahit pa maglaho ang mundo. Kahit habang buhay maghihintay ako sa'yo. Asahan mong hindi magpapalit itong damdamin ko. Paano naman ako?
Nakakalito ang mundo,
kung sinong mahal mo siyang ayaw sa'yo.
kung sinong mahal mo
Siya pa
siyang
ayaw sa'yo.
Oh my, alam niyo ba at lalo na kung nakikita yung mga past, I remember yung mga past videos, uh, nakakatawa sila kung si Tony tsaka si Geneva. So, guys, I know, please let's just enjoy tonight, and we're raising funds for a community. So if you can help, please donate. Nandiyan po, may nagko-crawl dyan sa ilalim. Please donate to bit.ly slash Smoky Mountain Worldwide Fund. So yun na naman, the Worldwide Fund is an advocacy niyan ay sa environment. So anything and everything to do with pushing the cause for preservation of the future of our family, of our children, our children's children, the future environment of mga apo natin. So very important po. So kung pwede tayong tumulong, tutulong po tayo. And we're almost done. But syempre alam nyo, sa Smoky Mountain, siya yung talagang she went 100% sa kanyang career as a performer, singer. And we're very proud of this woman. And I'd like to bring to our audience, please welcome Geneva Cruz. Yan. I hope okay na yung ating,
Hi,
there you go,
Tito.
Geneva. All right. We're praying that we have good online now. So, kamusta, Geneva?
Mabuti po, Tito. Ito, quarantine for almost 4 months. And hindi masyadong bago kasi kahit naman nung nasa States ako for 6 years, hindi naman ako palalabas. So, parang naka-quarantine lang lagi. Unless magtatrabaho ako.
Okay, can you narrate to us why you had decided to return to Manila after 6 years in the US? What brought you back to Manila?
Yes, Tito. It has always, talagang nagpunta lang ako ng Amerika talaga para manganak nga ako and makasama ko yung aking panganay na si Heaven, who is now 24 years old, by the way.
Right.
Pero kinailangan niya yung mommy niya, ako. So, tumagal ako ng 6 years. And wala naman akong regrets dito kasi marami akong natutunan sa pagtira sa Amerika. Pero ang pinaka-importante sa lahat is lalo kong na-appreciate yung buhay sa Pilipinas. Mahal na mahal ko pala ang bansa natin. So, I'm just happy to be back here.
Yes, I'm so proud of all of you because I was telling many of my friends that when all of you left, when we were all together in Smoky Mountain, puro mga bubwit kayo, puro mga bata pa kayo. And then now I find you all have your families and you all are so responsible and you're raising your families now. And what makes you, I already asked this, Karina, but you have to explain this to me better. Now that you have a daughter, also who's showing signs that she has that interest and talent, you said you are going to support her. You know how difficult it is how difficult life is for a person who chooses a career in performance. So I would like to actually also say that your mother, who has been with you, also raised you and was with you all the way. So will you be the same with your daughter?
Well, I could see my mom doing that for my daughter. Yung talagang nandun lagi, nakabantay. Susuportahan ko talaga yung anak ko. Kasi nasa dumi, Tito Ryan, hindi yan pwedeng ikaila sa kanya. Iba kasi ang puso ng ng performer o ng singer o ng artist, no? Hindi yan pwede pigilan eh. Ang musika kasi, it makes us happy, no?
Right.
Hindi lang kayamanan sa mundo. Yan ang kayamanan natin eh. Ang musika,
True.
it makes our
True.
souls happy. So, I will support my daughter. I will be there. Sa backstage or pero yes, my son Heaven is a rapper. He writes his own. He's a rapper, but he's into very deep. He raps about the things that he knows. He's 24, pero marami na rin siyang napagdaanan sa buhay, and I'm very proud. You know,
Yeah.
number one fan.
You've gone a long way from being Smoky Mountain and living. Alam niyo mga kaibigan, Geneva belongs to a family of musicians and traces her roots all the way to Tirso Cruz. We're not talking about Tirso Cruz III, who is fifth, but Tirso Cruz, the band leader in the 40s and 50s. Meron siyang, so itong buong Cruz family na to ay kilalang kilala dito sa larangan ng music sa Pilipinas, no? So your father was in the band before, and also were your cousins and your uncles and aunts, no? So did you think that one day you would also be like one of them? Even we're also talking about sila Donna Cruz and sila Sunshine Cruz. Magkaka-pinsan kayo, hindi ba?
Opo. Opo, tito. We're all related.
Pero, yes.
Naisip ko na kumanta. Pero hindi ko naisip na magiging malaki. Hindi ko naisip. I just wanted to sing and perform. So
Right.
God gave me more. God gave me something much bigger than yung original na gusto kong mangyari. So I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to you for trusting in me and for believing in me. And nakapasok ako sa larangan nitong musika, sa mundo ng musika, nang hindi ko kinailangan sabihin na, pamangkin ako ni Tirso Cruz III. Minsan ako ni Sheri Cruz, yung ganun. I auditioned and I was able to make it because of you, because of your training.
No, you made it because you had a very, very inherent talent. No? So, kita agad namin yung talent na yun. But Geneva, I'd also like to say that there's this one particular song that really catapulted the entire Smoky Mountain program into where it is now. And this is the very, very big hit. And it is always connected to you. And as a matter of fact, I always say that this is probably my biggest ever hit song, and you sang it. So before I introduce the song and before I say, I'm not gonna say goodbye to you because I'm gonna bring everybody
Tito,
in after
gusto
this
kong
song.
pasalamatan yung... Yeah. Tito, can I just say thank you to all the musicians who played, who helped me with this track.
Please.
Thank you to my friends from LA, headed by Patrick Rivera, Mark Flores, Paul Dacaya, and Mike Talanca. Thank you guys for doing this with me. And thank you, Tito Ryan. I love you so much, and more power to you.
And to you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the song that catapulted the Smoky Mountain. Wag ho kayo alis because before we say goodbye, I'm bringing in everybody for a Labo-Labo reunion. Mga kaibigan, Geneva Cruz in Kailan.
nangangamba sa tuwing ika'y nakikita. Sana na may mapakilala. Ilang ulit nang nagkapanggap, lahat kong dalay pinulot mo pa. Di ka pa rin napakilala. Bawat araw sinusundan, di ka naman tumitingin. Anong aking dapat gawin? Bakit kaya umiiwas? Hindi ko ba'y mayroong kaskas? Nais ko nang mapakilala. Ito'y mayroon sa puso ko, munting puwang laan sa'yo. Maari na bang mapakilala? Bawat araw sinusundan, di ka naman tumitingin. Anong aking dapat gawin? Kailan mo ba mapapansin ang aking lihim? Kahit anong aking gawin, di mo pinapansin. Kailan nahaplusin ang pusong bitin na bitin? Kahit anong gawing lambing, di mo pa rin pansin. Ito'y mayroon sa puso ko, munting puwang laan sa'yo. Maari na bang magpakilala? Bawat araw sinusundan, di ka naman tumitingin. Anong aking dapat gawin? Kailan mo ba mapapansin ang aking lihim? Kahit anong aking gawin, di mo pinapansin. Kailan nahaplusin ang pusong bitin na bitin? Kahit anong gawing lambing, di mo pa rin pansin. Kahit anong gawing lambing, di mo pa rin pansin.
Oh, thank you, Geneva. And we're all here. We're all back. There you go. Yan, one more. Geneva. Wala pa rin. So, wala rin si Geneva. Okay. Who thought of bringing you back together again? I mean, before all this and before we did Bayanihan Musikahan, what happened? Why did you all suddenly say you want to do a reunion of some sort?
Si Shar.
Shar.
Yung nag-start. Siya yung pasimuno.
Ako po, ang pasimuno.
Oh, tell us
Nag-create si
about
Shar
it, Shar.
ng Facebook group. Tapos, hi Shar.
We can hear you, Shar.
Oh, go.
Okay. Yeah, ako po nagpasimuno ng reunion. Naisip ko lang po kasi nag-lockdown. Tapos sabi ko, siguro available sila. Naisip ko, magaganda yung kanta ng Smokey. Said, message, you know. Tapos, minessage ko sila lahat, pero nakaganto ako habang minimessage ko. Tapos yun, isa-isa sila, yes, 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 yes. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody said yes. So, ang saya-saya ko. Lahat kami excited. Tapos sabi ni Tony, sali natin si Ryan. Oh yes, please. Sabi ko, ikaw na magtanong. Hindi ako eh. Kasi tagal na natin di nag-usap.
And then and then you had a new fans meet and greet 2 weeks back. Sino naman ang nagpasimuno nun?
Si Tony.
Si Tony naman yata, di ba?
Tony.
After 30 years, Mr. C, sina Betty and yung Forever Solid kasi hanggang ngayon nagpo-post pa rin. So laking pasasalamat talaga natin lahat sa kanila.
Yes.
They've stuck with us all this time, no? So maraming salamat sa Forever Solid. It was so much fun.
Solid pala.
Yes.
Okay. So you had this
saya namin.
Okay, so you had already a meet and greet, and then you met a lot of them. How many attended that?
Siguro yung parang mga 15, Mr. C, officers of the group. May officers sila.
Wow. Did you know that? Yeah. Did you know that late in I'm talking about maybe about a year or 2 years ago, I met 2 colleagues in the industry who are so big fans of Smoky Mountain. Yung isa, wow, talagang premiadong composer sa Amerika. I don't know if you see his name. His name is Nilo Ayala.
Yes,
Nilo. And yeah, do you know that when he was a kid, I mean, siguro high school yun, meron silang Smoky Mountain group. Baliktad lang, tatlong babae. Yeah. Tatlong babae, tapos isang lalaki, si Nilo yun. Can you imagine? Yeah. And then, there's this other guy, si Idon Panlaki. He's a account executive ng isang kilalang advertising company. He's also a big fan of yours. And siya yung gumawa nung introduction na about the show tonight, di ba? Yung kailan, nahan ka, at saka kung ano-ano pa. All right, I have one question for you. I know you had fun in your concerts, but was there ever a time when meron kayong away-away, or you couldn't stand each other? O Chedi, ikaw yung tumawa. Baka ikaw may kwento.
Mamaya, pag offline. Dala ko lang.
Dapat kayo na. Live.
Hindi naman may iwasan yun kasi at that age, 13, 14, tas araw-araw, di ba? Parang...
itag na yan.
Ha? Ano?
Wala akong maalala, Chedi. Wala akong maalala.
Wala. Char, never. I don't think nag-away tayo ever, Char.
Ha?
I don't think nag-away tayo ever.
So, ano na lang? Konti na
Lagi ko magkasama sa kwarto. Pero lagi kami room, pero wala kaming away. Siguro, bakit?
Pero, for example, like when Anna came in, di syempre parang bagong-bago siya. But this time, wala ka na, Shar. So, si Chedi na lang. How did you have a difficult time adjusting to a new member like Anna, Chedi?
No, hindi naman. Kasi prior to nung sumama na siya sa Smokey, kasama na siya sa training eh. So doon pa lang, nagiging close na kami ni Anna eh. Iba rin yung pag-bonding namin ni Anna eh.
Tamang tawa.
Okay.
Ibang level.
Yan, ngingiti-ngiti lang ako, pero sayang wala si Jason, baka meron siyang ibang special na kwento. Wala si James, alam ko may mas ibang special na kwento doon. Ano yung mga tawa-tawa na yan? Buti na wala si James.
Buti na wala si James.
Si James yung magsasalita yun.
Hindi. Mabait naman yun. Tony, meron kayong video dati na nakita ko, kayong dalawa ni Geneva, nakakatawa kayo kasi nakatalikod siya sa'yo, tapos parang, ano ba, kanta ba yon yung Can This Be Love ba? Ay!
Kahit habang buhay.
Yung ba yun?
Yung
Sige
kinatuwa
niya
ni kanina. Story of my life, Mr. C.
Hindi kanya pinapansin eh.
Symbolic yon, symbolic sa buhay ko.
Oy, nahirapan ka pa nga. Nakita ko rin yung video na yun. Galit yata siya sa'yo na.
Tingin ko
Okay
rin.
lang, Tony. Crush ka naman ni
Hindi ko
Iza.
alam yung ginawa ko. Ha, Jeff?
Okay lang, Tony. Crush ka naman ni Iza.
Let go. Minsan lang naman mangyari yun, Jeff. Palagi naman kasi kayo ni James yung pinipilis ko. Pinagbigyan ako ng tadhana just this once.
Hindi kaya.
Okay, tell us. All right. Can you tell us any special incidents that we don't know that changed your lives?
Alam mo, Mr. C, yung talagang nagdumikit sa akin yung remember the time when Smokey started becoming very popular. Kailan was the second single. Not All the World is America was not very successful as a carrier single. They would play it at 3 in the morning if I remember correctly. But Kailan became #1 for 8 weeks. And it was at that point when the group started getting a lot of attention. And I remember the community in Smoky Mountain, led by their parish priest, started criticizing the group. They were saying that we were using the community, the name of where they lived, etc. And that's the time when we all committed to spending more time in Smoky Mountain itself. That really stayed with me because you earn the trust of people by being there and by being consistent. So yun, talagang dumikit sa akin yun. I remember doing a little mini show with the children of Smoky Mountain, and how that really was an eye-opening experience.
Others, kayo?
Batch 2 naman.
I think I remember may isang show tayo noon sa Smoky Mountain mismo eh. Naalala mo yun, Shar? I don't know kung naalala mo. I think for Christmas yata, for everyone noon dun sa Smoky Mountain mismo. Hindi mo makakalimutan yun,
Hindi ko
Shar.
na marinig.
Ay.
Alin yun? Oo.
Basta for me, that was one of, parang ang lakas ng impact for me to see that up close and associated with yung songs ng mga sinulat ni Tito Ryan. And it's very inspiring also and nakakaano na ganun yung kinakanta natin na may meaning for those na yung nanonood sa atin and inspire them of what's going on also. And during that time, I was happy lang din na to give happiness din sa mga nasa Smoky Mountain. Isa yon sa mga yon.
Si Geneva's back. Pagsalitain na natin si Geneva habang nandiyan pa siya.
Jen,
narinig ko Nawala siya.
Jeff, naalala mo, kung nandito si James ngayon, siya yung makakapagkwento. Pero Mr. C, do you remember, kasi mga teenagers kami noon, long time ago, tapos nung kasikatan ng grupo, pag may concert, naalala mo Jeff, may mga lumilipad na underwear.
What?
Oh my God.
Inabato si James ng underwear. Naalala nyo?
Yes.
May mga underwear sa stage, Mr. C, binabato si James.
Oh my gosh.
Bilang si James kasi yung mas pinaka almost legal noong time na yun.
14 years old, legal.
15 na siya. 14 pa lang ba?
14 siya nun, 13 kami, ikaw 12, di ba? 10 p.m. na, di ba? Pwede na kasi yung mga bata tulog na. Anyway.
I think by that time 15 na siya. 15 na siya noon.
Ayun.
Kasi I turned 13 na din eh.
Okay.
Ako naman, I guess ang pinaka-memorable is the concert in Araneta. Kasi ever since
Jeff,
then,
di ka
I don't think
marinig.
may iba pang nag-concert on Christmas Day.
Jeff, hindi ka marinig.
Di mo marinig?
No, naririnig kita.
Ay, baka si Anna di
I can hear you.
Okay.
Christmas Day. Tell us about
Christmas Day. And syempre, who would have thought na parang this group of kids nakaka-release lang ng album ng mga around June, nagko-concert na sa Araneta on Christmas Day at napuno natin yon at ang lalaki ng mga guests natin and stuff. Parang looking back, even if you compare to yung current landscape na parang mag-concert sa Araneta on Christmas Day, malaking bagay talaga yon. Di ba? So parang doon ko medyo na-realize na I guess yun, medyo phenomenal talaga yung ating success as a group that time.
Okay. Guys, I will mention again that this is a fundraising. Can you please invite the audience to donate if you have not asked them yet? Anna, please ask your Cebuano friends in Cebuano.
Please kanang dili siguro ta let's take the opportunity to donate for this really good cause. You can actually donate till July 5, Tito, diba?
That is right. Yes.
July 5. They can donate till July 5. Yes. World Wildlife Fund para sa mga butanding. Okay.
Right.
Donate ta tanan sa lihog.
Yeah.
So the website is bit.ly/Smoky Mountain WWF. So ganun kadali lang, guys. I hope you've already donated. Thank you in advance.
All right. Did you read that one on screen?
Ayan.
Canosa, I remember.
Oh my God. Oo nga. Galing. February 10, 1990.
Right.
But the first concert was in Davao.
1991 yun.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is this is AJ Araneta. So for those who want to do bank transfers, ito yan. BDO Kabang Kalikasan ng Pilipinas Foundation Incorporated. Ayan. Yan ang kanyang numbers. BPI Kabang Kalikasan ng Pilipinas Foundation Incorporated. Yan yung account numbers. Yeah. Ano to? Legit ho ito. Si AJ Araneta is with WWF. Yan. Okay. Before we say goodbye, thank you. I'd like to ask each one of you, what do you intend to do? The first thing you will do after when you say that COVID-19 is past. What will you do? Ano yung unang yung gustong gawin pala? Para mas magaan. Go. Sige, Ana.
I will hug my parents and I will hug my brothers and sisters.
Because you haven't.
My family, my friends. I want to hug.
Yeah, you're separate from them, no?
Yeah, it's just me and Adam here in the house. So
and the new
my sisters and brothers. Yes, Maria.
Okay. Jeffrey.
Travel. I want to travel. I'm supposed to be in doing the Chicago Marathon this year, sa October 11. But then most probably that's going to be postponed. And of course, when I go to the States, I get to see my family. Sila Arnie is already there kasi, and my mom. So I want to visit them and be with them. Supposedly, magkikita-kita kami sa Chicago. So when travel is permitted already and it's safer, hopefully I could see them again.
Okay. Chedi.
If pwede na rin mag-travel, I will visit Philippines kasi I haven't seen my
yes,
family.
nice.
kita-kita tayo lahat.
Oo,
Yeah, we'll have a
Diba?
reunion.
Totoo.
Yun,
Face-to-face reunion.
Gusto tayong kitaan sa Cebu.
Ang magandang reunion sa Cebu.
Yes.
Maganda maganda sa Mactan.
Yeah.
Sa Mactan maganda.
Dito tayo sa bahay ko. Sa bahay tayo.
Oh, sige.
At nakatayo.
Sige, siksikan.
Kami dyan?
Nakatayo, matulog.
Sa Cebu maganda. I went to see the Tokyo Music Festival in Japan. I also watched Smoky Mountain with Yuki Masuda.
Ay, na-meet natin
Hi,
yan si
Yuki.
Yuki!
Sa Zoom.
Dito siya po yung
together.
nagbigay ng ebidensya at lahat ng videos. Yuki! Tomori ka gozaimashita, Yuki!
Hi, Yuki. Kasama si Yuki dun sa meet and greet.
Is that
She
so?
logged on. Hi,
Fantastic.
Yuki.
So this way.
All right. Okay, now it's your turn, Shar. What's the first thing you're gonna do after COVID?
Actually, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna bring my whole family and go back to the Philippines. Tapos, kikitain kayo lahat ng family and kayo po, mga friends din also, and then we're gonna organize a reunion.
Well, so magko-concert.
Producer si Shar.
Shar, magko-concert ka with your pamangkin.
Oo.
With your
Blaster.
nephew who's yung
From
member
States.
ng Four of States, right?
Yes, si Blaster Silonga.
Wow.
Pwede
Kaninong
tayo
anak,
na back to
kaninong
back.
anak si Blaster?
Sa
Sino
kuya ko
tatay
po.
ni Blaster?
Kuya ko po, si Alan.
Sino?
Si Alan.
Alan.
Si Alan.
Alan Silonga.
Okay.
Opo.
Yes. I know. And
Alan.
then your other brother is Ebet, ano?
Ebet po, opo.
Ebet, right. Yes. Okay.
They're-
All right.
they're
So
both
Tony,
on
what are you gonna do right after COVID?
Similar to what Anna said, no, Mr. C, my dad, no, si Papa, namatay right before the ECQ was announced,
Right,
and so
right. Yeah.
I haven't hugged my mom, no, since before the funeral, kasi high risk pag senior citizen. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive to my mom's house, give her a big hug and a big kiss, and eat samgyup.
Sangyup!
Miss ko naman
Can we do? I know, no, Anna, can we do Sangyup in Mactan?
Oh, I'm sorry, what is that, Tito?
Can we
Tony,
do Sangyup Sal in Mactan?
Parang
Sige.
open Tony yung mga samgyup. Pwede na.
Oo nga, kaso walang kasama. Lungkot, di ba? Medyo magkakalayo yung upo.
Yun lang.
Dapat layo.
Hirap lumamon.
Ayan. May question si Papert. Most memorable
Yun,
moment
no,
with Mr.
question.
C. Yes. O, sino mo una?
Meron ba kayo?
Tito.
Meron ako.
Ano, Ana?
Kami ni Shar, sa ano to, time ng 1 month training ko, si Shar, si Chedi, nasa Manila to, nasa van tayo. Shar, si
okay.
Chedi, atas tayong tatlo lang. Nandiyan si Jason, pero hindi siya sumali. Tapos, naka-play yung song ni Geneva sa radyo. Tapos galing tayo ng rehearsal noon. Tapos medyo pinagalitan tayo kasi medyo hindi tayo, we didn't do really good during our rehearsal. Tapos biglang nag-play yung kanta ni Geneva sa I Like You niya na album. Tapos biglang kumanta tayong tatlo, may blending pa, harmony pa. Tapos biglang tumingin si Tito Ryan, ganyan, no, ba, master niyo yung kanta ni Geneva, pero yung kanta niyo, hindi. Hindi ko kalimutan yun.
Sayang, narinig ko din. Narinig
Ako
ko
meron
din.
din.
Wala siya eh.
Tito,
Sayang wala
ako
si
meron
Jen.
din sa Japan. No, magsha-shopping.
Ano?
Oh, narinig niyo po ako. Ayun, sa Japan
yeah.
po, nagsha-shopping tayo sa Harajuku pag tumatawid ng street, di ba? Kasi namimiss ko yung father figure. So, lagi ko kayong hahawakan sa kamay, holding hands. Tapos sabi, para naman tayo mag-shota. sabi ko, hindi, tito, kasi namiss ko yung may daddy eh. Kaya, Nakapit ako ganun lagi kay Tito habang naglalakad kami. Yun. Memorable sa akin yun.
Ako rin
Okay.
meron. I think sa Brunei yata yun. I think. Shall remind me
Yeah.
kung maalala mo. Sobrang napagod yata tayo sa gig nun. Tapos minasahin ni Tito yung paa natin.
Ano? Ulit.
Oh my gosh.
Chedi, ano?
Masahe yung paa.
Tapos parang awang-awa ka sa amin dahil todo dance moves yung lingkod. Kaya mo naman sa akin mo yung paa namin ni Shar.
Ay, grabe.
Wow, okay. Buti naalala niyo yun. Sayang wala si James.
Naalala ko yung
Sabi ko,
mga
yeah.
yung mga biyahe na sikat na sikat yung Miss Saigon at the time. Tapos memoryado nating lahat, pati si Mr. C na yung lahat ng lyrics ng Miss Saigon album. And then I remember sinabi ni Mr. C, it was during one of those sing along with the Miss Saigon soundtrack moments na alam niyo saan galing yung kailan? Sabi ni Mr. C, yun daw yung crush niya nung high school. Crush daw niya nung high school siya. Tapos, sinabi rin ni Mr. C na yung melodic line ng I Still Believe ay sobra siyang nagandahan dun sa Miss Saigon soundtrack. And he said,
that is right.
That's where the melodic line of the chorus of Kailan comes from.
Ayun,
The
picture natin.
idea for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Si
The
Uncle
first,
Jack.
at least the first two notes.
Saan pa si Uncle
Yeah,
Jack?
yeah.
That's right.
Right. There's another song yung Leave Me Forever, na parang ganun din siya
Pero Mr. C, naalala ko, 1988, it must have been. Wala pang full album yung Smokey. We were still
Right.
doing our rehearsals in your former pad in Quezon City.
Right.
Tapos
that was
ginawa
40.
yung rehearsal studio. Tapos
Yeah, ng Smoky Mountain, yeah.
and then I think we all went away for Holy Week. And then pagbalik natin, kompleto na yung album. Nasulat nyo lahat.
Right.
19
Of course, you remember that. What I cannot forget was the first time I had trained eight of you, the first batch. Tony, Jeffrey, Geneva, James, and 4 other people.
Wait, si
Remember?
Ten, PJ, Mark,
Mark Tejada.
Right.
And
Right.
sino pa isa?
Joy.
Si Joy.
Di ba si Joy yung isa? Right.
Yes.
PJ,
Ivy Joy
si
Aguilar.
Joy, si Tenten, and Joy. Right.
Si Ivy Joy
And
Aguilar.
Mark
Tama ba?
Right. You're correct. Yes. Okay,
Si PJ,
Geneva.
napunta rin sa second batch.
Sino?
PJ? Siya ba
PJ
yun, Char?
Trappigon.
Nasa second batch din na training? Siya yata yun. Ayan na si Geneva.
Sila Mike Luis.
Jen, ano masasabi mo?
Hindi ko masyado marinig, Sid.
Ayan na.
Ayan.
She's in, finally.
O Geneva, anong pinag-usapan nila? Ano yung...
Narinig ko na kayo, finally.
Yay!
So, ano ang pinag-usapan namin kung meron bang memorable moment with Mr. C that you remember?
Oh no.
Wala.
Jen, narinig mo ba kami? O nag-iisip ka na?
Oo, narinig ko.
Okay. Nag-iisip ka pa?
Delayed reaction. Ano yung question? Sorry. Hindi ako
Ay, yun,
nag-iisip. Hindi
narinig.
ko narinig yung part na yun. Ano yun?
Hindi, kung ano daw yung ano yung most memorable moment mo with Mr. C? Ayan, nasa screen. Jen?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hindi ko talaga marinig. But anyways, love you guys.
Nasa screen, Jen. Nasa screen yung question.
Yan yung ginagawa ng isang Smoky Mountain member pag nakalimutan ng letra. I love you all! Who will remain unnamed.
Parang ako lang yan dati, di ba? Ako yung Spain.
Oo nga pala.
Wala talaga.
Okay. Merong phone-in question. Si Junjun Jimenez. You remember Junjun? Siya yung ating bass player.
Yes.
Si Junjun tsaka si Marvin Querido. Memorable moment namin ni Marvin Querido with Mr. C. Yung na-hold kami na matagal sa immigration ng Okinawa Airport.
Naalala.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oo, naalala ko yun.
Alam nyo, naalala ko lang sa Okinawa, yung masarap na steak.
Sarap na steak.
Okay, so sayang, inspiration ko si Chedi, makita ko lang pic niya sa Smoky Mountain Post National Bookstore, Harrison. I love you, Chedi, and I need to see. Met you last year in New York. You signed my UP Fight shirt while chanting your newly composed. Okay ito, yes. Diba? Meron pa ba? We're preparing to say, isipin nyo na kung ano yung final word nyo for tonight because we're about to close. And I'm going to play for them. May na-develop bang romantic feelings amongst some of the members? Off the record.
Off the record. May nagsabi na agad.
Natawa.
Halatang halata kung sino.
Kami ni Shar.
Okay, guys. We're leaving them. We're leaving our audience with Better World and Paraiso. But before we do that and say goodbye, anything else you'd like to say? Your final word from each one of you before we turn over to our song Better World and Paraiso. Jeffrey, final word.
Well, siguro pwede ko naman sabihin to, no, Tony. We were actually working on something with Tony and James. And si Tita Emmy, kakonsyaba din namin. Because we're really trying to, di ba, Tita Ryan, we're really trying to find the new generation. Try to form a new Smoky Mountain. And at the same time, yun nga, di ba? At the same time, kumbaga yun yung magiging reunion concert natin to launch the new batch. So hopefully after this whole COVID season, yun, sana maayos na din natin at matuloy na yung plans na yun. And that because that would be a nice reason to do a reunion, di ba? So
right. So Jeffrey, you were saying you were doing this, you've been talking about this with James, ikaw at saka si Tony, ano?
Yes,
and with Tita Emmy.
Yeah, and you. Tama. And you. Siyempre, ikaw pa din gagawa ng kanta, ano ba?
Ako?
Siyempre. It's not gonna be Smoky Mountain without you.
All right. Chedi.
Well, I guess, let's try and make this pandemic bring out na lang the good in all of us, and together, I think, as human beings, let us dream and create a new and better world into being. That's all we can do for now, and that's the most important thing we can do dito sa pandemic na to.
Right. Anna.
First, ako ay wanna invite everybody to donate for a good cause. Please donate. You can donate till July 5 Also, be safe, everybody. Stay at home. Don't go anywhere. And if there's one thing that I am grateful for this pandemic is that this reunion, like, I am so grateful that this happened. That I get to like sing with all of you. Shar, thank you for organizing this. Tito Ryan, thank you so much for everything. Guys, I hope that I would be able to touch you again soon and touch your faces and let's kanang live na yung ano ba tawanan natin ba tas may kain ganyan mas
Oo nga, tama.
bongga. So stay safe.
Pwede natin gawin yan para may kasamang beach.
Sutokil.
Ako po.
Sutokil!
Yes. Shar.
Sino po ba ako? Ako po.
Ikaw.
Gusto ko po magpasalamat sa lahat po ng mga nanood, saka mga nag-donate. Sana po mag-donate pa po kayo sa lahat po ng mga fundraising. Kung kaya niyo pong tumulong sa mga kapwa-tao na nangangailangan, do that. Especially for this one. So, bit.ly, tama ba? bit.ly/Smoky Mountain WWF. Please donate. Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe and God bless you all.
Right. I don't see Geneva, so Tony.
Yes, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat na nanood ngayon at saka yung mga forever solid na ang tagal-tagal na nariyan pa rin. Alam mo, nagkukwento sila ng kanilang mga kabataan, no? Tulad ng kabataan namin na halos sabay-sabay tayong lumaki. Tumanda ng kaunti at yung mga kwento nila na nakakapagpataba talaga ng puso, yung mga naging mabait daw yung isa dahil magpapabili siya ng tape sa kanyang nanay or yung mga naghahanap pa rin hanggang ngayon sa eBay, no, ng mga Smoky Mountain original issued albums or kahit yung plaka. It really brought back so many reasons as to why I grew up like this, I became like this, no? Ang dami-daming formative experiences na nanggaling sa Smoky Mountain years. So I'm so grateful for those, so grateful for everyone, and trying to make each and every place a little better, a little paraiso for people who live there, for the local communities. Napakalaki po ng tama nitong COVID-19 sa tourism sector natin. Kaya po tinamaan talaga yung Donsol, no? Dahil ang dami pong pupunta dyan para sa mga butanding sa watching, no? Butanding watching. So talagang tulungan sana po natin sila, yung mga BOI natin at saka yung Donsol community. But also do what we can to make every little place around our country a little paraiso.
Yes. I don't know if Geneva can talk kahit walang video. Nawala. So, guys, thank you so much. Jeffrey, Chedi, Anna, Tony, Char, and Geneva. And I know Jason is watching, so can you also wave to Jason? Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Jason and Simon.
Jason, hi Jason.
Sana na-save mo yung ulam nyo.
Tito Ryan, we love you, Tito Ryan.
Yeah. And James, I hope he caught parts of it kahit na he's traveling from Denpasar to from Bali to Denpasar. So sayang, we missed James and we missed Jason. But guys, here's our final song for all of you and for Worldwide Fund. Ito po talagang awitin namin for a better world and for a better environment for everybody. Good evening at magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat and thank you for watching.
Bye, guys!
Bye, love you.
I dream that one day our voices will somehow fill the earth with joy forever. I dream that someday our wishes will somehow soon come true and last forever. I dream that one day our songs in some way will bring a bright tomorrow, full of love, full of hope, full of joy. I see this one day when all the world will hear us. That someday when all will stand before us, singing one song together, everywhere, saying, we are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We will all respect you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world.
We turn to a land called Paraiso, a place where a dying river ends.
No birds there fly over Paraiso. No space allows them to endure.
The smoke that screens the air,
the grass that's never there.
And if I could see a single bird, what a joy. I try to write some words and create a simple song to be heard by the rest of the world.
I lived in this land called Paraiso, in a house made of cardboard floors and walls.
I learned to be free, Paraiso, with a play. Anything I see,
matching rags for my clothes,
plastic bags for the gold. And if empty cans were all I have, what a joy. I never tried to take someone else's coins and live with you like the rest of the boys. Paraiso, and help me make a stand. Paraiso,
take me by the hand.
Paraiso,
make the world understand
that if I could see a single bird, what a joy.
this tired and hungry land could expect some truth and hope and respect from the rest of the world.
I dream that one day our voices will somehow fill the earth with joy forever.
I dream that someday our wishes will somehow soon come true and last forever. I dream that one day our songs in some way will bring a bright tomorrow,
Full of love,
full of hope,
full of joy. I see this one day when all the world will hear us.
when all the world
that someday when all will stand before us,
singing one song together, everywhere, saying,
we are gonna love you, people of the world.
We are gonna make you a better world. We will all respect you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We will all respect you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. Paraiso.
Help me make a stand.
Paraiso.
Take me by the hand.
Paraiso.
Make the world understand.
And if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry lad could expect. Some truth and hope and respect from the rest of the world.
Babalikan ko yung panahon na wala pang ecotourism and that this town was a 5th class municipality 40 or 50 years ago. Whale shark is parang competitor siya ng mga mangingisda.
Nung dumating si WWF sa Donsol, with the partnership of the Department of Tourism and the LGU Donsol, doon na nagsimula yung pagbabago. Sinabi ng WWF na pwede sa turismo ang butanding. So, nag-conduct sila ng mga training, seminars. Dahil doon sa kaalaman na ipinaalam sa amin ng WWF, ang butanding ngayon ay isa ng hero ng Donsol.
Dahil na rin dun sa dagdag kaalaman, nakita nila na eto pala, lahat ng ito, the mangrove, the ecotourism, the whale shark, yung pangkalahatang environment, magkakarugtong pala ang bitukan yan.
Magandang kalikasan, magandang kabuhayan.
Ecotourism po nagbibigay ng magandang hanap buhay sa tao. Nabago yung buhay ko gawa ng nagkatrabaho po ako. Ngayon, may sarili na rin po akong pwesto.
Napakalaking bagay ang nagawa ng ecotourism, hindi lang sa buhay ko, kundi dito sa buong Donsol.